Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the latest situation update from here in Goa for the month of January 2023. Guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Moses J. Saldana. I'm a local from Goa. I do videos here in Goa showing you some of the most incredible places to check out, food vlogs and different kind of things like that. So definitely check out my channel, as well as I do a lot of reels on Instagram showing you some really cool places. So definitely check me out on Instagram as well. So this is my Instagram ID. You can follow me on Instagram for cool places to check out. So okay, we're going to be talking about different things right now. We're going to talk about the weather. I'm going to be telling you guys about the new airport, which is the Mopa airport, which has just opened up, that how to get the transport from this airport. I'm also going to tell you about the car and bike rental prices. I'm going to tell you about the night markets, the crowd situation, who's here in Goa, what are the new rules, if the rules from last year are still applied right now, and if you're coming here, some interesting facts to know, and which are the places you should actually visit now and for the beautiful weather when you get good beautiful skies and things like that. So first of all, let's talk about the weather. So the weather in Goa right now, it's quite hot, but in the nights it gets really cold. So really cold in the sense, usually December is winter here in Goa. For the first time, the winter season has just moved a little bit. So now in January we have cold weather. So in the nights it goes to around 18 degrees, which is quite cold for Goa. And you definitely, if you're coming from a place which is quite hot, definitely make sure to bring a sweater or a hoodie, especially if you're going to roam in the nights. If you're coming in the daytime is around 30 to 31, which is completely normal, so then it's fine. If you want, beautiful blue skies and you want to click some great reels and photos and things like that, then you should definitely go to South Goa. South Goa has beautiful weather right now, because what happens is we don't have as much of smog. If you see the clouds here behind me and the sky here, it's not that clear. This is in North Goa right now where I'm shooting. It's not very clear, whereas in South Goa you have beautiful blue skies. Places like Palolem, Aguada, Patnam Beach, Benaulim, all that stretch, Kavalosim, Mobor, these are places which have incredible blue skies. You'll get blue color water, you'll get amazing photos, and you'll definitely enjoy it. That is South Goa. Places in like Arambol and Morjim also have blue skies, is because there's not as much of traffic or people around. So then what happens is there's a less pollution and things like that in those areas, so the sky is more clear. If you are in Panjim City, Calangute, Baga, these are a little smoggy in the daytime, so you won't get as good photos. That is about the weather. Now let's talk about the crowd situation. There is quite a lot of crowd in Baga and Calangute, being the main areas. Of course, this is always full, but on Saturday, Sundays, there's a lot of crowd, especially Friday, Saturday is when there's the most crowd. The other days, on weekdays, it's not as much. The hotel prices have gone down and you can book hotel stays for pretty decent rates now, starting from around 1,000 rupees depending on which area you're choosing and the standard of hotel that you're looking for. So yeah, hotels have gone down. The crowd in South Goa is in Palolem Beach and Benaulim Beach. These are where the most crowd is. Kolwa Beach also has a lot of people. Kolwa is where you can do the water sports and things like that. Talking about water sports, guys, in the North Goa, if you come before, you probably know you get it's not scammed really, but you would get very little time. It's kind of like a scam because they only take you for like 15 to 20 seconds per ride. Sometimes they tell you some of the rides are not available even though you've already paid for it. But if you really want to enjoy water sports in Goa, I would recommend going to South Goa. There are two beaches, which is Mobor and Kavalosim. These beaches have water sports and very less people. So what happens is they don't cheat you on water sports. They'll charge you around 2,000 or whatever, but they really give you like a long ride. They take you for a long ride and you'll actually enjoy your water sports experience here in Goa. They'll give you all the 5 water sports, and yeah, it's fun there. And because the water is blue as well, you'll get a nice photos and you'll get nice videos as well. So then there are other places that you can visit in South Goa. I don't know why I'm telling you guys about South Goa, because I prefer South Goa when, especially for these months, is because you get to do a lot of things and you get to enjoy the weather as well in South Goa. North Goa, because it's crowded, you can't really enjoy it as much. Of course, if you enjoy parties and things like that, then yes. In South Goa, Kola Beach, the kayaking is on. It costs you around 100 to 200 rupees for the kayaking, which is great. And also right next to that, many of you have been asking me about this viral beach that you've been seeing on Instagram, which is the pink beach. Everybody's saying pink beach, pink beach. It's actually on the same Kola Beach. Guys, never go according to Instagram reels always, because sometimes it's not the same thing as you see in the reels. It looks pink in reels because some of them put filters, but when you go to see it in real, it's kind of like muddy water. I personally went there before and it was kind of like muddy water. It's nothing great, but it depends on the sunlighting. When the sunlighting is like pretty nice, then it tends to look like a pink color glow. It's basically a phenomenon of nature, so that is why it is beautiful anyways. So you should definitely check it out if you are there. But anyhow, most of you guys go to Kola Beach, so yeah, that is a great thing to check out. Bike and car rental prices have dropped dramatically. Now the bike prices are around 300 rupees to 350 for bike rentals. Of course, if you're going to rent a bigger bike or a better quality bike, then it could go up to 500. For car rentals, the prices have dropped down to 1,200 again for your Swift and things like that. The prices have gone down again. So yeah, now let's talk about the Mopa airport, guys. So now Mopa airport, there are two options in Goa now. There are two airports. One is the Dabolim, which is the old one, which is in Vasco, which is closer if you want to go to South Goa beaches. If you want North Goa, then Mopa airport is actually very similar because they are both 30 kilometers. For example, Mopa to Panjim is around 31 kilometers. And if you're going to South, then it's of course much longer. But let me tell you about the car and buses, how you can travel around. So from the Mopa airport, you have three options. The first option is the bus. Now the bus option, I'm going to put the details over here. So if you see here, the earliest bus is around 4 o'clock in the morning. That is if you want to come from South Goa to the Mopa airport. And then of course, these are the prices here. You can go from Mopa airport directly to Calangute beach, which is a good option. So that is the one which is here right down below. And these are the prices, guys. So the first option is go by bus. Second option, these are the prices of the normal taxis. These are the tentative rates, and this is around how much it should cost you. Of course, if you're coming in the night, they will add the nightly fees and all that kind of thing. So please make sure to check that out before. So these are the tentative rates, as I mentioned. Now these are also the other rates that they've put up on the airport. You can see this is the stand from the airport, so you can pause the video and go into this in detail. Okay, now the third option is another app which is available here in Goa called the Goa Miles app. Now Goa Miles, I found personally, I was checking all the rates and I went to the Goa Miles app and I found it quite cheap. So if you're going for the Goa Miles app, it's quite cheap. You get to see the prices, and I found it much cheaper. So this is just in my personal opinion. Only problem is at some point of time, if the taxi is not available, so availability are up and down things. So sometimes the taxi is not available. So you have three options. You can see which one is available to you and which one is economical to you. Okay, so for me, I prefer the bus. If you are a couple, if you are a family, take a taxi. You can take Goa Miles or the regular taxi. That is the option. Now, sorry, I was about to sneeze. Yeah, so now the night markets. There are night markets here in Goa. So there are 4 or 5 markets. Let me explain. There's a new night market which is called the Wednesday market. This is the Wednesday hippie market. I'll explain about that one. First, let me tell you according to the days. So the first market is the Tuesday market. Now the Tuesday market is run by locals in Saligaon, which is on the road to Calangute. It's an amazing market. It's next to the Saligaon Educational Institute. I'll put the links in the description so you can find it easily. It's a very nice market and you get a lot of local sweets and things like that by locals from the area. The second market is the Friday night market. Now this is in Vagator. This is a very good market. It's a lot of international tourists that come to this market, so that is why the vibe is very nice there. Then after that we have the Saturday night market. Now the Saturday night market is in Arpora. This is on the road to Baga. It's very close to the Baga road, so it's very nice. There's a lot of shops. There's about maybe 500-600 shops there, so definitely nice. They have a live music as well. In the Friday market as well, they have live music and DJs and everything, which is interesting. And then we have other markets like the Friday market, which is the Mapsa market. This is a very interesting market you should not miss. It's a local market with many interesting things. I'll be doing a full video there. I've done a video before, but I want to do updated video telling you guys what is there right now. Okay, so that is about the markets. Now guys, let me tell you about RTPCR. Many of you ask you if you need a COVID test to enter Goa. There is no COVID test or anything required to come into Goa. So you can come and enjoy yourself without any tension. Also, now let me tell you about the sound ban. The sound ban is still on. So music stops at 10 o'clock in all of the beach shacks, restaurants and things like that. All the nightclubs are open all night long. As long as the nightclub is an indoor nightclub, these are all running. So if you want to party, you can party. The sad part is many of you used to party on Baga and Calangute beach till late in the night. That has stopped. The crowds, international tourist crowds, are in Candolim, Arambol, Morjim and Ashram. These areas are very full of foreigners. Candolim and Sinkirim, these are where British tourists are, and the other beaches like Arambol are mostly Russian tourists. Arambol has great vibes, so if you want to go and enjoy that, drum circle, you want to enjoy all the live music, dancing, hippie market every day in the evenings, you can go to the Arambol market on the beach, and it's an amazing site and you'll have a great time there. So yeah guys, this is some of the information. Of course I will post a lot of more information in the upcoming days with more updates and more details. This was just an idea I wanted to give you guys about if you're coming here now. Fontanes area, which is the Portuguese houses right now, there's a lot of work going on, so it's very dusty and muddy. So if you're coming here, it's not a great option right now. I would recommend coming maybe in February if you're going to Fontanes area. Of course you can come, but it's very dusty as I mentioned. I'm going to be showing you guys many new incredible places to check out which are not known to tourists, and this season is going to be great. So anyway guys, I hope you follow me on Instagram as well as YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, and keep up with the journey. I'm going to be showing you some incredible food places as well. And yeah, that is the update from here in Goa for January. I'll do another update very soon telling you guys more information, but this is, if you're coming right now, this is something that you should know. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe.